They got A Verb versus JC. Tough position for you.
Mm.
Tough position for you, my friend, because
Yikes.
JC, AFB, good friend of yours, and A Verb, that's your dog, that's your guy right there, man. So
Yeah, yeah. So, it's a good thing to just be a fan sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to pick sides with both of the bros. Like, I don't gotta say, well, I want A Verb to win or I want JC to win. Sometimes you can just be a fan. And this I've been asking for this battle for years. Because I've always felt, who are the top two pins that ever came out of the Midwest? Verb and JC are gonna be those names. Yeah, there's an argument for Calico. There's an argument for Cal. There's an argument for B Magic. There's an argument for but when you really look at the grand scheme of things, JC and Verb are the 1 and 2. I don't know who's 1. I don't know who's 2. But this is why they battle, to figure that out. This is what the battle's about. Midwest legacy for real. So hey, I don't got a pick in this one. You know I'm EFB. It is what it is. Verb also was the first one to be like, yo, this Danny Myers dude is nice. This was like one of the first top tier people to acknowledge me. And he came and gave me that fade. And we've been like,
one thing about Verb is it's hard to impress Verb though. Like, you gotta catch his eye, and for some reason you got his attention from whatever
early on from AHAT. He just seen energy, a level of energy, a level of bars and just relentlessness that he hadn't seen before. And you can't be mediocre and come see the Yoda. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my man Verb. But yeah, shout out to that.
Hey, who is the A side in this battle?
Man, if we're looking at popularity and just overall, it's got to be Verb. If we're really just gonna do that, now when you go to skills and bars, I think JC has definitely been more consistent over the years than Verb has. But yet, and still, the crazy part, Verb is he's in my personal top 5, top 6 battle rappers of all time. So I personally prefer Verb's style. I prefer Verb style over JC's. I prefer JC's bars and punches over Verb's. But Verb ain't a puncher. So it's weird how you gotta calculate that, but who's the A side? I think you'd have to go with Verb, man. You'd have to. And another thing, and here's another reason why it would have to be Verb, even if you just take out the rapping power, take out both of them men's raps. Verb was like the guy that really started that whole Midwest shit. That whole Midwest movement, the whole Midwest legacy shit, that was Verb. That wasn't JC. JC came along after, so it gotta be Verb. Yeah, just on a legacy, on a timeline, and a respect level, it gotta be Verb as the A side. But JC, obviously, he's a warrior. He don't care about none of that. He's saying, I don't care about who was here first, who's the A side. I want to show that I'm the better MC. I'm the better rapper, and I'm going to smoke Verb. That's his mindset.
But the thing is, though, like, be careful what you ask for, though, especially when you gun for somebody. You better.
And when we seen this with the Surf battle. We seen this. JC got the big shot with Surf. He didn't complete the mission. I don't think JC. I think this battle for JC is different. It may be a little more personal.
Yeah, I think it's personal though.
It may be a little more personal than like him and Surf didn't really.
Yeah, because he's been
there was no backstory for real with JC and Surf.
Surf's been gunning for Verb for a while, and one thing about JC is he got the shot, so he better not miss. And Verb, I don't think Verb is gonna play with him, man. I think Verb he's
Verb knows he can't play with him because JC can eat you alive fast. It can get dark early, bro. I'm talking about JC first 8 to 10 bars. Verb gonna know what type of time he on. So
yeah.
hopefully Verb is in his vintage Verb bag where even let's take Verb versus Briz Rothstein or Verb versus Swave 7 or Verb versus Cortez. We need to see that one of those verbs to compete with JC.
I think we're gonna get a good Verb though, and it's gonna be a good battle.
Von Doom versus the Reaper. Well, who do you got winning if you got to put $100 on it?
I got Verb winning it. I think Verb
Ooh,
is
yikes.
I think Verb is definitely the favorite in this battle. I think Verb
Is
can.
Verb the favorite?
Yeah, I
Who
honestly
said
think
that?
I think Verb is the favorite in this
I don't.
battle.
Oh, that's what you think.
Verb knows that too. Verb knows he's the favorite in the battle.
Does he?
If you call Verb right
Again,
now, if you call Verb right now, he'll even tell you he's the favorite in
of
this
course
battle.
he's gonna say that. Do you know how he talks? He gonna be like, man, JC a goddamn peon, and I'm gonna show y'all he never was shit in his whole career. Y'all like that shit he do. I never thought none of that shit was hot. So how Verb get down, bro.
I think
But
it's gonna be.
put a poll up. Put a poll up. Who is put a poll up on your joint right now. Verb or JC? Who's gonna be the victor here?
Hold on.
And let's see. Let's see what the people think. I would like to think that JC would actually be the favorite in this one. I really do. I really feel like JC's and that's no EFB bias or nothing. I do feel like whose side whose side is the people on more? Are people rocking with Verb? Because Verb is a polarizing person. You either gonna hate Verb or you're gonna love him. I don't think nobody hates JC, bro. I don't think nobody hates JC. Niggas be hating Verb, bro.
JC leaves everybody alone because JC don't really promo like that. JC don't be
But it don't give you a reason to hate him. This is what I'm saying. Like Verb is the villain, obviously. Verb is the villain. JC's the good guy here. JC was never looked at as a battle rap villain. He always, even though I know he's the Reaper, that's his persona. He's death incarnate. I get it. However, he never was looked at as a villain in battle rap. Verb was a villain out the gate.
Right? Sometimes villain they become like the fan favorites though, like the Joker. He's a villain.
And that's Verb. That's Verb. Yeah, that's Verb. That's Verb. But what I'm saying is, I would think that JC is the favorite here because more people really just rock with JC. Just period. They just rock with him. A lot of Verb alienates himself because he don't care who he talks shit to, and he'll drive people to want to see him lose. But I would think JC's the favorite in this battle. I don't know, put the poll up. We'll see.
I just put the poll up. I think every battle people want to see a Verb lose, but a Verb tends to prove people wrong all the time though. Like when you think he's gonna lose, he actually wins, and he would he gives good performances no matter how anybody spins it with that, man. So yeah, I think Verb is one of the guys in battle rap that moves the needle. I think that if we don't have a Verb doing what he's doing right now, I think the battle rap culture would be, they would be hurting right now if we didn't have somebody like Verb.
Yeah, we need the villains. The villains move the needle. That's why people can't wait to Surf come home. You know what I'm saying? When Surf get back, is like the energy, the whole. I feel like ever since Surf went away, a lot of steam went out of the culture. It's like
I wonder
it,
who.
it
I
ain't
wonder
it ain't been the same.
when it comes to surf. I wonder who his return battle's gonna be. It's
It should
interesting.
be the bar guy. I'm outside, surf. I'm waiting on you to get outside. You know what I'm saying? Free that man. Again, let him come home to his family. Let him take care of his finances, his family,
Or
his
like
loved ones. And I know battle rap ain't the first thing on that man's mind when he come home. He want to readjust and get himself together.
they really hated that bar when you said when you said if I say free surf, that means I'm
Yeah,
gonna 30 him.
yeah, yeah. It's still up. Like I don't like nothing changes, bro. Like it's still up. Again, whenever he gets back into battle rap mode, just know Bar God should be the one first. I'm not scared. I know a lot of niggas is scared. Oh, as soon as Surf come home. But anyway, this blog ain't about Surf.
Yeah, yeah.
JC, A Verb, getting ready to go down. What are we? What 2 weeks away?
Yeah, 2 weeks away. So we'll definitely talk more about that battle. But I just wanted to bring it up a little bit, give it some light. 2 weeks away. They got some Franz, Big T, some good battles. You got coffee on that card also. So make sure you go check it out in 2 weeks.